Hey guys, new scenery this time. Not gonna lie, it was pretty disappointing. Um, making any progress at that GBI office like that. They didn't even let me in the door. They have a little intercom there, and the lady was like, "What do you want?" "Now, we gotta hear from the local office first. That's the law." That's what she told me. And that's disappointing. But that's not gonna stop me. If anything, I'm just gonna go harder. Just gonna make more videos. Say it louder. Which brings me up to another point that I hadn't brought up yet. And I think it relates. We live in a college town, pretty big college here. And what's one thing that big colleges are known for, especially like, party schools? Frats and sororities. And we've got a lot of them. You see the symbols and all that a lot here. Y'all, if you don't know yet, those fraternities and sororities are they're like junior steps into those occults. A lot of those kids come from Masonic and occult families, and they get put into those programs and in those clubs. They're told to go in there. They're taught that that's going to get them good jobs or whatever. It's going to look good on their resume. And it only really looks good when you're, trying to get jobs that, other frat boys and girls and stuff are getting and are in management. Much of the, we've heard a lot of similar stories about hazing and all that. They do a lot of the same stuff, and it's because they're the same. They're just younger. They're young versions of those nasty occults. And some of them volunteer and do stuff in the community to look good. And there's nothing wrong with being young and having fun, but there is something wrong with preying on people and hurting people. And what's sad is there are probably some empath kids that are in those frats and sororities, and they don't know what's going on. They just think they're doing something that their mom and dad told them to do. But they're gonna wake up to it later, and it's gonna be very disappointing.